Welcome, Virgo, to your late February, March messages. These messages are general, so it's not to be taken as a one-on-one reading. These are also for entertainment purposes only. You are responsible for your own decisions in life. When it is time, please know there are professionals out there that can help you when it comes to things like finances, business planning, health, all of the above, okay? Anything and everything. There's professionals of all kinds. So my messages are meant to help confirm your intuition, the messages that were already in your own heart. You are your own guru. Trust yourself. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. I'm using the Connolly Tarot deck and the Lightworker Oracle deck. So my Starseed Oracle deck is just hollering at me. So let's just pull this out. They want me to start with this. So we will. This is me trusting my intuition. Wherever you are in the world, I'm sending you lots of love, patience, understanding, strength, healing, friendship. All the good stuff. Hyreth, longing for home, homesick for the stars. Yeah, there's some feelings of sadness, restlessness, love, family, connectedness. Knowing that there's a little bit more possible, but maybe not being able to put your finger quite on it. Confirming what I was just saying. You're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. Yeah, for some of you this last year, the situations have just been so isolating and just mentally challenging. It's hard on the heart, it's hard on the body. However, look at this. We've got star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. So this time alone, yes, it can be challenging. And it is on so many levels. But there's a lot that is being revealed and will be revealed to you. So they want me to say to remember that, because Virgos have a tendency to want to know, to control, to keep things in order. Sometimes things need to fall apart a little bit so that things can be revealed to us, so that we can step into that and integrate that new wisdom, that new love into the picture, right? And then at the bottom of this deck is water your garden. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. Soak in the energy of this card. Download it into your being, into every cell in your body. It will help to awaken this lost wisdom. It will help you look a little deeper. Love is always with you, unless you turn away from it. So, let's go ahead and move this beautiful rose quartz off. It's kind of white in this light, but this is some pink rose quartz. And we'll dive into the Connolly tarot deck. We've got Empress on the bottom. Of course, I love the Empress card. That divine, feminine, love. All four queens embodied. That heavenly love that nourishes, heals. Okay, they are just ready to speak. God is ready to speak. Alright, Knight of Swords, Six of Swords, Five of Wands. There's a lot of different egos at play in the world. There's so many different people that believe they know what is right, that their way is the way. Make sure you're telling yourself, okay, maybe I'm not always the one that knows what's right, because Virgo's like, again, you guys have a tendency to want things in particular ways. You're very particular, and that can be a block. Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it can be a block. Then with the Knight of Swords, this is very fast action, going towards what you believe to be true, your passions, what your mental viewpoints, right? The caution with this card is, are you being hasty? Right? Are you not taking the time to really consider all these other people's viewpoints because you're so sure of yours, right? With the Six of Swords, you see how there's this bridge built of swords, right? These mental truths, and then you're taking this wand. I love this. It's like, here's all these swords building this bridge, and then there's the wand, and you're taking that. And this is passions, things that we love, that we care about, that light up our soul. And we're taking that forward into a whole new world, a whole new way of seeing things. And it can feel sometimes very challenging. But there's a whole new world waiting for you. And you can be patient, but they want me to pull some more cards to give you a little bit more insight and guidance as to what's going on here. Ooh. Not everything is as it seems, you know? And you can, there's the sword and the wand, right? And this is the star card. I love this card. I'm sorry, I'm feeling so much right now, intuitively, emotionally. Such cool colors, too. There's a whole vibrant world out there that wishes to fulfill your wishes, your dreams. Stars, it's very much about making wishes and being supported by the divine. But not everything will be as it seems. Sometimes what we think that we're wishing for, it goes a different way, because we were too wrapped up in how we thought that it should be, that sometimes we don't see that actually our wish is being fulfilled. If you stand still, really look around, not just from your own perspective, but from your heart, from hearing the song of other people's hearts, even those that you disagree with. You have a lot to offer this world, but that doesn't mean that others don't too. There we go. The Magician. Again, there's the wand, the sword, and now we've got the cup and the pentacle, plus the element of your spirit, your soul, and the divine having your back, right? So you have all of these tools to create the world of your dreams, to fulfill this wish within your heart, within your soul. But it's really up to you on the intention that you have behind it. And there's like so much just like fun flair coming through about this. Like really have fun with it. Bring your own personality into it. Be your unique self, because we don't do the conforming to what others expect of us. If you have a tendency to do that, quit it. But I think most of the Virgos that I know, they're not like that. They're like, yeah, I'm this way and it's awesome. And I love that about you guys. I love it so much. And sometimes you're seen as a little bit eclectic. And that's so cool, right? Because you find beauty in so many things, and bringing them together and creating even more beauty in your own unique way. So keep it up. I hope these images are speaking to you as well, that you're getting your own downloads. 5 of Swords. The imagery in this card. I mean, so with all the tarot decks, yeah, there are some that, like, it's just kind of, they go along with the Rider-Waite, things like that, but, which is a very commonly used tarot deck. But the reason that I love varying decks is that each of the images and the energy behind the creation of them brings a slightly different viewpoint. So it was interesting that I was drawn to use this deck. So with this card in this deck, the 5 of Swords, just be patient here. I'm hearing the best way to phrase this, what they want me to say. Sometimes our viewpoints, our ways of seeing the world, feeling about the world, thinking about the world, they're actually harmful. And there's a caution that we may be passing those viewpoints and tendencies on to the next generation. Sometimes we don't even, we're so, I'm hearing that there's like an awakening of, okay, maybe I don't always know what's best. But I felt so strongly about my beliefs that I didn't realize that I was harming others. I had no idea. And there's an energy of calling out to the universe, to your soul, your heart, and saying, how do I shift this? Right? And this is about taking that and shifting it and moving to a new way of being, putting down all those swords, building a bridge and getting over it, and turning all of that into our passions and creating something new. You see that this wand is alive, right? It's got this green growth on it. This can be planted. And I'm seeing this as like you took it from this tree where you learned so much from this situation, and you're like, okay, I need a cutting from this tree that has taught me so much, and I'm going to take it to a whole new way of thinking and feeling about this world, and I'm going to plant it and make a new garden, a new flourishing energy. I hope this is making sense and resonating for you. What other messages do we have? Here we go. So many swords. Good Lord. So many swords. There's a sword in every picture, minus the Five of Wands and this Eight of Wands. Swords are very much about mental thoughts, in case I didn't say that. Our truths, speaking our truths. And knowledge, right? So this Page of Swords energy sometimes is about being a little immature, feeling self-righteous, and of course we have this Knight of Swords too, which is sometimes, yes, they move towards their passions, but sometimes they can be hasty. And again, there's that tree, those leaves again from that tree here, same leaves. You may be contributing to the stormy atmosphere because of the way that you are viewing this world. So just be aware that there may be some worldly messages coming in for you that help you shift the way that you see things. New growth, bringing new growth, and creating a sense of justice. This can be a man of law. It can be a woman or anything in between. This is usually pertains to things in the legal sense, justice sense. He knows when to act. Again, this is not gender specific. I'm just speaking because it's a male on this card. So he knows when to act. And that helps him be really cool and calm and collected when he needs to be. But he also is very skilled at using his sword. And again, the sword is very much about the mental thought. So being extremely intelligent. Really being able to look at it from all sides. And being fair and just. He'll take in all these messages coming to him. And be able to say, okay, maybe this person is being hasty. Maybe I was being hasty. Maybe I was being immature. It's not bad. It's just a learning curve, right? You want me to... Okay. On the bottom of the deck, look at these colors. He's got his wand again. Keep an open mind. Not everything is as it seems. There's many paths to be taken in this life, and it's not on you to judge what is best for everyone, because sometimes you don't know. Sometimes you don't see the full picture. But this card, the beauty of it, is it allows, well, there's a few meanings. One is that there's the fool's journey, and that doesn't mean like you're foolish. It just means it's okay to be wrong. It's okay to discover the world moment to moment, day to day, and to choose your path. But make sure it's your passions that are guiding you, your love, your desire, and your drive for creating abundant gardens that can be enjoyed for all. Because right, this is alive. This is like a cutting that can be. It can create a new tree. It can create new growth. Big ones. Just depends on the environment that you choose. So, the other meaning with this card, there are no I'm starting to forget what I already said. Sorry, I'm channeling. There are no wrong turns, right? All the paths lead to self-discovery. No matter which way you turn, you always have you and your perspectives on the world, the way that you choose to interpret them. His hat is really sticking out, so there's a big message about doing some crown chakra opening, clearing. Maybe listen to a chakra cleanse meditation or do your own. If you don't know what chakras are, look them up. But human beings are basically royal divine antennas for the world around them. And we can be affected by other people's opinions, intentions, good or bad. We can be affected by them. And so it's really important to cleanse ourselves and to cultivate a sense of sovereignty so that we're not just always aligning with what other people are telling us. Kind of clearing the slate. Getting back to source, being in the vortex so we can receive all of the good things that are intended for us. You know, and I can feel, and I love that when I set this down, this started to peek out from behind. So this is strength. And it's not so much strength of physical strength. This is strength of spirit. This is strength in the universe, our soul, our heart, to have that guide us, to be connected to source. There's that infinity symbol. It's the same one above this magician card. Let love lead, because otherwise it's the beast that will speak. And only love can tame the beast. Enjoy the outside, enjoy the world. See it with new eyes. Be open. And continue to create beauty with all that you do. You have a very beautiful gift for that. But don't get caught up in the judgments. Let's pull a Lightworker Oracle card for you. If this is resonating for you, speaking to your intuition, please like, subscribe, share with another Virgo if you like, or someone that you feel, oh boy, I needed to hear that, or I really appreciated hearing that, and this is helping me. I love you guys. Life path. Look at those cute little babies. Oh, they're so cute. And look at that, like, angelic, divine protection. And it's, to me, it's like almost like a different, very different picture for like the Fool card of like getting back to that innocent, childlike sense of self and the power of that. So, let's see. Let me pull my booklet here and get my page open, and I'll hold the card back up for you. Okay. A life path. Do you wonder about your divine life path and purpose? You have been enrolled in spiritual training. This training might be obvious in the form of a course you are undertaking or hidden in a life lesson that is currently triggering your healing, learning, or growth. Whether it is obvious or not, successfully completing this training will empower you to fulfill your divine purpose this lifetime. Further clarity will be revealed to you. The universe promises that you shall know what you need at the perfect time and in a way that you cannot miss. You are in spiritual training for a divine mission that serves your soul development and spiritual growth, while simultaneously helping others. It will help you express your spiritual purpose this lifetime. At times, your training may be aligned with study or applying your skills in ways that seem more obviously aligned with a spiritual path. At other times, your spiritual training may be disguised in ordinary life circumstances. If you are unsure of what you are meant to be learning, of exactly how you are in spiritual training at the moment, look to the situations in your life that are causing you the most struggle. This is where you will find your training taking place. The struggle is the place where holding on is competing with letting go. It is, however, nothing to be ashamed of, a growth edge. I love this as edge because of all the frickin' swords. A growth edge, where you are doing the inner work of growing into more peace, trust, and love, is a sign that you are certainly growing. It isn't comfortable. Sometimes it might cause fatigue and even a feeling of defeat. Yet you shall not give up. You shall continue, and in time you shall triumph with the feeling of peace, resolution, and wisdom. To me, that's the strength card speaking there. If you are feeling stuck, perhaps you are working on a significant issue or challenge that won't seem to resolve itself, no matter how much effort you apply, then you're being guided to ask for help from your spiritual team using the invocation below. Call upon your own higher self and soul to take over all aspects of the issue. Be patient, do not resist what is, but neither collapse into it. Use your spiritual practice, for example, meditation, journaling, dance, music, art, yoga, time in nature, and prayer to strengthen you as you move through this training. If you are uncertain about what is happening in your life now, don't fret. Sometimes a smaller desire has to be sacrificed for the attainment of the greater vision. Be at peace. Know that all beings shine at the right time, and so shall you. This oracle is also a confirmation that a vision of your path on earth is being shared with you, whether in small daydreams, big dreams at night, in meditation, or simply in the feedback you receive repeatedly from different sources. You are being asked to trust in what you see, sense, and feel about your vision for your life path and divine purpose. Even if you are not clear, trust that it is coming to you with loving divine timing. Be open-minded and listen for what makes your heart sing. The invocation for this card reads, I shall call upon the wise and unconditionally loving ones to assist me now in perceiving, living, and manifesting my truest and most joyful life path and divine purpose. Help me know what I need to know when I need to know it. And with everything else, may I be assisted to feel peace, trust, and patience as my beautiful life path unfolds, guided by the loving hand of the universe. May unconditional love reach into the hearts of all living beings, helping every creature to find true fulfillment of their destiny. So be it. I hope this has been helpful for you. Again, I'm sending you love wherever you are. And if this resonated for you, please like, share, subscribe. And I will do, hopefully, another reading for you in about a month from now. I do these readings as I feel called. This is not the only thing that I do in my life. So when I get around to it, I do these readings. And subscribing, liking, it's completely free. So with that, I love you. Blessings upon you. Until next time.